Hey Scorpios, this is Tessa with Spiritual Asset. I am bringing you guys your March 2020 love reading. Guys, Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio rising, so I feel your pain. Someone is going through some heartache, some sort of loss here. You're grieving behind a situation, a relationship that did not work out. I feel like you guys, this was a wish fulfillment for many of you guys, but it ended in a way that you didn't see coming. So let's get right into it, Scorpios. Your overall energy is the Five of Cups. What Spirit is saying to me is that a lot of you guys are grieving the loss of this relationship or the loss of someone. But Spirit is saying that how I have something better for you. You don't see it right now, of course, because you're having a pity party right now. And I don't even want to say a pity party, Scorpio. You're more so just going through the stages of grief. And, everyone goes through the stages of grief when we actually lose a loved one to death, or when we lose someone as far as ending a relationship. You still go through those stages of grief. So for many of you guys, you are going through that stages of grief for the loss of this relationship, because this was a wish fulfillment. And so what is clarifying the Five of Cups is the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So most definitely, this is heartbreak. This is heartache. This is pain. This is the loss of a relationship here. And it's stemming behind someone not being fully giving to you. I feel like this person has given very minimal to the situation here. They probably were given to another person, and that's why they were not able to give to you fully, Scorpio. But let's see what's going on with the rest of your reading. So your first card out is the Hermit. So this is letting me know that because you're grieving this loss of this relationship, a lot of you guys are going to go into hermit mode, which means that you're going to take some time out for self. You're going to, but please be careful, Scorpios, because when you go into hermit mode, a lot of times people don't know the difference. Sometimes you need to go into hermit mode to really sit down with yourself and think things through, do some soul searching. And sometimes people get caught up in that hermit mode and it leads to depression. So make sure you're not going towards that depression state. Okay, when you go into this hermit mode, it's about you really looking at the big picture, looking and finding the lessons in everything that has occurred in this loss of this relationship. For many of you guys, you saw a brand new beginning. It's the clarifying the Hermit is the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. So you saw a happily ever after with this person. You saw a new beginnings with this person. So this is why you're in a state of shock. You're in a state of disbelief. You're in a state of grief and heartache because you don't know what happened. So when you go into this hermit mode, a lot of you guys are going to be thinking about why did this ending happen? Why did my wish fulfillment not pan out? Why did my happiness not occur? Why did this brand new beginning not take flight? When you come out of this hermit mode, you will come out knowing why these things did not happen. You will come out realizing that these things didn't happen because you were lacking in how you were viewing yourself, Scorpio. You were not viewing yourself as the Empress that you are, because the next card out is the Empress. So you come to the realization that you put your worth to the side, that you did not put yourself up on that pedestal like you should have. Remember, once you put yourself up on a pedestal, once you start loving yourself, other people will start following your lead. they will start putting you up on that pedestal. They will start seeing your worth here. And so you come to the realization that you are the empress. You are abundant. You are beautiful. You have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful spirit. You start seeing these things and these qualities about yourself. Clarifying the empress is the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I'm picking up that this 10 of Pentacles is all on you, Scorpio. You are the 10 of Pentacles. You have created this 10 of Pentacles for yourself without that other person. That you can, gain abundance on your own. And it's clearly evident here that you will gain abundance on your own. Be careful with people or energies of people coming in and out of your life like a revolving door. These are the lessons that you need to learn, Scorpio. When you went into that hermit mode, or when you go into that hermit mode, it's about seeing and knowing your worth. And when you have flighty people that's coming in and out of your life, that right there doesn't show that you know your worth. It's time that you put your foot down and you say, oh no, you're not going to come back and forth like this, because my door is not just open constantly for you to just come in, get what you want and leave out, and then come back and do the same thing all over again. It's now about, putting up boundaries. These are the lessons that you should be learning, Scorpio. So the next card out is the Temperance. So this is you gaining balance. This is you being patient with yourself. I think for so long, Scorpios, you have not learned to be patient with yourself. When you are hurt, when something happens to you, you beat yourself up. You don't give yourself a break. You really beat yourself up behind certain things. And you have to understand that how things that happen to you, Scorpio, these things happen in order for it to grow you, in order for you to get better. It's not for punishment. And I think once you realize that you're not being punished, but you're being groomed to grow, to become this empress, then your outlook and things in your life, the way how you view them, will be different. So with the Temperance, you have the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands clarifying. So now you've gained this understanding. You're gaining balance in your life, but you're also gaining clarity, understanding of who you are. And because of the things that's happened to you in the past, you're a bit defensive, you're guarded, rightfully so. You are going to guard your heart. You are going to guard your mind because of what happened, right? So you're really focused now, intently focused on building, on your finances, on work. You have someone rushing in or something rushing in. It could be a work opportunity, a job opportunity, but this is going to take you to a place that's destined for you. Be mindful, Scorpio, that whatever's rushing in towards you, be mindful that if someone is pressing your buttons, do not take them on. Do not allow someone to get the best of your energy, because you are gaining clarity, because you are becoming that empress. People may try to ruffle your feathers. Don't allow them, because the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, this could be where someone where arguments can happen. Someone rushing in to argue with you. And the argument is more stemming from they're upset because of you now seeing your worth, you becoming the empress, you gaining that 10 of Pentacles on your own. So be mindful. Don't let no one disrupt your energy, because you've worked hard for this. You went through that hermit. You learned these lessons. You becoming the empress. You see your worth here. So make sure you don't give way to any negative situation or person here. And so we have the Moon. The next card out is the Moon. The Moon speaks to things that's in the background, things that you don't see. Remember when I came into the reading and I said that how your overall energy is the 5 of Cups. You're focused on that heartache, on that pain, and you don't see those 2 cups sitting behind you because Spirit is saying, I have something better for you. So that Moon card is a representation of what's to come, what's behind you, things that you can't see, Scorpio. So clarifying the Moon is the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. So Spirit is saying around this time, take time for yourself. Do some relaxation, meditation, rest, rejuvenate. Focus on yourself here. Get your mind right, Scorpio. The 4 of Swords is getting your mind right. Being at peace with yourself. Right? Doing some reflection here because what's coming in is success, is a victory for you with the 6 of Wands. Something that you don't see right now, but it's going to be very successful for you. This is going to be a successful time. You just don't see it right now, Scorpios, because you're so busy focused on this grief, on this hurt, on this loss here. Now, the last card that popped out is the Prince of Wands. So this is a message here. This is a message that's going to give you clarity, the clarity that you need. And I say that because clarifying the Prince of Wands is the Queen of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So you have now gained the clarity that you need. You're cutting things out of your life that no longer serves you because you realize who you are. You realize that you are the Empress. You now are looking out and beyond, and you see those two cups. You see what's coming towards you. You see a brighter future for yourself, Scorpios. So, yes, it's a tough time. Whoever's going through this, pray is up and out to you. Don't get stuck in that energy. Do not let depression take a hold of you. Learn the lessons, see what the lessons are, learn from it, and keep it moving, Scorpios. Balance out your emotions. Balance out, just balance. Balance and patience is needed. Patience with yourself more so than anything. Because I feel like for many of you guys, when things go wrong in your life, you beat yourself up. And guys, I cannot make this up. Let me tell you what your romance angel cards that came out for you. So you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So you can only do this, Scorpios, when you come out of this. So once you go into that hermit mode and you realize what the lessons were, you understand why something didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, and you realize that you are the Empress, you are abundant, you can gain this 10 of Pentacles, and once you realize that you have to stave off in and out flighty energy, then you can extend your lighthearted energy to others. Right now, your energy is not lighthearted. You got to get to that point, Scorpios. And the only way you can get to that point is knowing your worth, learning the lessons, and moving forward, balancing things out, right? So your next card is let your friends help you. This is the prime time, Scorpio. If you're going through some loss, if you're going through some grief, if you whatever it is that you're going through right now, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, Scorpio. You have a good support system. Some of you do. And you have to realize who your support system who those people are. And you need to lean on them, because I know, Scorpio, for a fact, many people lean on you and you are there for them. So it's okay for you to lean on others, for them to be there for you, Scorpio. And so your next card out is calling in your soulmate. After you realize the lessons, after you understand the lessons, after you get rid of in and out flighty individuals from your life and you cut those individuals out, once you gain balance, once you gain clarity, you are going to be able to call in your soulmate here. You are going to be able to do the things that you need to do here in order for your soulmate to come in. So that is your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations help bring you together here. And then at the bottom of the deck, guys, it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Scorpio, this is your March 2020 love reading. Please hit that subscribe, the bell, so you guys will get notified when I upload new videos. And please hit that like. Until next time, Scorpios, take care. Bye.